Hey everyone, Dave here from Band of Badgers, and we are back for some more mystery unboxing. Hey Steve, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm hot. It's been a bit stuffy
It is
today,
hot.
but yeah,
Been
good to go.
been nice and muggy in the UK, which is
Yeah,
kind of not as damp as usual. I put that down as.
damp in a different way. High humidity,
Yeah,
low
humidity.
no, not perspiration. Wherever the rainfall word is, I don't know.
Yeah,
Precipitation.
precipitation.
That's the one I'm
There you
looking
go.
for.
Dibs is watching. How you doing, Dibs? Hello, Dibs. Hello, Dibs. Got Dibs. Hello, Dibs. Right. Anyway, so we're going to get on with this because there's a lot to do. Um, I'm going to quickly show, I didn't prepare this, which I should have done. That is the
You're
way.
going to show us the box,
I'm going to show you the box. Right, hold on.
right? Let me
This,
make you big then, so we get a full
no, don't
effect
make me big yet.
of
Not
your
yet.
box.
Don't make me big yet. You see all the crap in the background. Make me small. Make me small. Right. Oh no, it's heavy. It's heavy. Hold on. And I've got to do this with headphones. You have a
Don't do
laugh.
yourself a mischief.
Ah,
Okay,
right. So
safe
this,
lifting with the knees.
this I can't because I stack them up. No, don't stop making me big. I'm trying to talk to you. So, okay. This heavy. Don't make me laugh. Um, so I've got look at this in comparison to my head. This is
Yeah,
bigger than my head.
it
This
is
is
bigger than
heavy
your head.
at one end. It is heavy, and I've got two of these, and they're stacked on top of each other. And the problem is, I didn't think about this. I don't have any floor space left
To
um,
put anything down.
to put anything down. No, because I put stuff on top of the boxes, which I've now put on the floor. So
Yeah,
I have to work this out.
right.
Bear with.
So talk amongst yourselves while you do
Do it
the
amongst
Tetris
yourselves.
game.
Yeah.
I've suddenly realised that we're the equivalent of like you'll know this, but a lot of people won't. Remember the broom cupboard, Andy Peters and Gordon the Gopher.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
Gordon.
so we're the nerd equivalent in your box room of the broom cupboard.
Well, it is the box cupboard with plenty of boxes in. Now, I had another idea. Remind me of the idea to remind you, Steve, or to remind you of the idea I had, which I can't tell you about now. I have to tell you about later. But I have another idea, so remind
Okay,
me
right.
to
So
tell you that. Now,
I'll just say the words idea to you, and
yes.
you'll remember. Okay.
Now, if I also remember, there are two things about Wizkids. So Wizkids, huge thank you to Wizkids for sending us stuff as always. Andy Crane, Ed the Duck, Roland Rat. Roland Rat was mine. That was Philip Schofield and Roland Rat. There you go. Anyway, enough about memory lane. Let's get back to this. So Wizkids, huge thank you for them to them for sending this stuff out. We love reviewing it. We do play it. We don't do anything with it. And if you come to one of our barbecues, BadgerCon, who knows? You might be walking away with some of this stuff. It's all a bit of a lucky dip. But hey. Right. The second thing, remember, the second thing for Wizkids is right now. Where are we? This is July 2024. So if you're watching this 2025, you probably missed it. But right now, for the entire summer, WizKids are offering you daily deals. That's 40% off as a daily deal. And today, they're doing Warlock tiles. And I absolutely love Warlock tiles. And the reason one of these boxes is heavy is because they've included Warlock tiles in there. Right, I'm also trying to put up Philip was Gordon. Yeah, there we go. All good. Right, anyway. So, this is we're trying to be as quick as we can on this. Let's get some stuff. I won't get down to some of this stuff. Right.
There was a plan that stuff's going to come out in order.
It was a plan. Well, I've got the first things here because these were the small ones. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at these. So, Steve, if you bring up the mini cam, we
Yep.
will have a look.
We will
And
go
yeah,
that one
no,
and that one.
right there we go. Right. So this are the book tabs. Now I already have a set of book tabs for Monsters Manual, Player's Handbook, and Game Master. The Game Master journal thingy. I keep saying it's a journal, but that's the Beadle and Grimm stuff. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
talking about WizKids.
Game
The
Master
Dungeon
Guide.
Masters, yeah, Dungeon Master,
Or
the DM
the
sheet.
DM handbook. Yeah, that'd be it.
There you go. So And I really love them, and especially useful for Monsters Manual. So you get A to Z, you get all like the oozes, the giants, they're all in there. And it's all these are.
Well,
Is
so you can put your own ones on.
exactly, yeah. And there's some of them come in blanks. So we have some stuff here. So this is Mordecai. If you have that book, there we go. It's going to do that thing where it's not going to focus now, Steve. And it comes with 224 pre-printed book tabs and 13 blank tabs, and you just put them in. They are chapter tabs, and they are absolutely useful, absolutely stunning. Each one comes from a different set. So Mordecai, you've got 224. What's this one? This is Xanathar's Guide. You've got 94 there. It's all based on the chapters, and you've got the Planescape. So it is Planescape for you, and that comes with 184. And they are absolutely lovely. I'll show you one just to pick these out. So Steve,
So while you're opening, I have the prices. So the Xanathar's Guide to Everything is recommended retail price of $14.99. The Mordenkainen's Presents Monsters of the Multiverse is $19.99, and the Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse is also $19.99. I will Google what the equivalent poundage is, but I can't guarantee that's going to be a direct comparison.
Yeah. Now you can see here, you see this kind of line there. That's the sticker. So this is the bit that you stick on your inside the book, and obviously this bit just like flaps around on the edge. But they are really, really useful, really, really nice. There's some blank ones for you, but everything is done. You don't have to use everything, but everything is listed. They give you a couple of options, so they can give you the A to Z. Or they could do it chapter titles. They can do it like there's the proper A to Z there, look. So you have that option as well. But you can do quite a lot. Now the reason you've got the blank tabs is just to fill up the sheet, which is really, really nice. So there you go. There's a lot.
They are useful. They are useful, and you can sort of lay it out as you please, as you said. And they're easy remove as well. They don't screw up your pages.
Correct. These are not post-its. They don't leave any residue behind. They are absolutely brilliant. So I will be using those. But I've used Monsters Manual was the best one. Also Player's Handbook. When you have new players around the table, they are absolutely brilliant for those. Now, you've seen them there. I will put up on the big screen as well. There we go. That's what they are. That's what you're looking for. Is there a release date, Steve? I wonder if these ones are already out.
I will have to look on the local game stores June 2024. So they should be out, or that might be the US, but they should be out.
Cool. So coming to the UK soon. But absolutely fantastic.
So, I think Waterstones normally stock them as well, actually.
I have seen them in Waterstones, yes. So let's have a look at the next thing we've got. You're going to have to keep removing the camera though, Steve, because there's nothing there. Look. Hand. Right, so
remove the camera. There we go.
Next thing is a big box. Now this is not a heavy box, but it is a big box. There we go. This is a Crystal Dragon. So Dibs has just shouted out, what if you don't have a book? You can stick them on your head, your fingers, or other places, Dibs. Speaking of which, have you given Steve his book yet? Yes.
He has.
Obviously, he has not been paying attention to any of our other streams. But thank you for turning up to this one. Brilliant. Right, let's have a look. Now you've got to put the big screen on, Steve. The camera. Right. So this.
It resets. I've got no control. Okay.
You're going everywhere. Right. This is Dungeons, as it says on the tin. Dungeons and Dragons, Icons of the Realms, Adult Crystal Dragon. This is the pre-painted plastic miniatures. Now, for those of you who are watching, if you do have questions, keep shouting them out and we will answer them. But if you're watching this on YouTube and you have questions, put them in the comments below and we'll see if we can get you the answers. Now,
I have a question. Where's the Crystal Dragon from?
I don't know. Was it sound the fact sheets thing?
I should have read that, shouldn't I?
You got the info. So there is.
It doesn't tell me that.
There is the Crystal Dragon. That's what it should look like. There is the back of the box. If you want to pause and grab this QR code, that will show you the bigger size of the collection. But It is.
It is a huge size mini, which is on a
It is.
100mm base with a 75mm threat ring. It
Yep.
has translucent wings and tail for the
Now,
crystalline look.
here's the weird thing. It's. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that, Steve, but it's facing the back of the box.
Yeah, yes, I had noticed that. Yeah, yeah, it's a
It's
bit
not
odd.
even. Yeah, he's not facing out the box, which is maybe that is a packing error. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why they sent it to me. They
Yeah,
said, "Look,
maybe,
this one's broken. We'll send it to Dave."
or the fact that the wings are crystalline, they're showing that off rather than the front of the mini,
Yes, they're
possibly.
showing off the texture. You can't
Yeah,
really tell that they're semi-translucent
no, no.
in the box, so you do have to take it out of the box. So we're not going to take it out of the box because there's a lot to get through. But
Yeah.
Steve will shout out some other details, and
So
I will put
that
this up on screen. There you go.
recommended retail price on that is $79.99,
Okay.
which is probably about £70.
Yep.
And as I said, it's on a 100mm base. That is a huge sized miniature, and it has a 75mm threat ring, and it has two tails, which is
Two
unusual.
towels. Is that
But
two towels in the box, Steve, or is that just two towels?
it's two tails on the picture.
Fair enough.
I'm not. It doesn't say if it's from a particular adventure, so I guess it's just one of the dragons from I guess Fizzbands.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's less dynamic pose than some of the more recent ones. I have to say.
Yeah. Right. So Dib says maybe it's shy. That's not a bad idea, is it? Right. Next up, we have. Now we're gonna. I'm skipping out of the continuity. Right. So let's have a look at this one. Steve's got to catch up with the buttons again. Why does he do that? I have no idea.
Look, I've got it. Comes in. It goes in that slot. I make it big.
You push the buttons. Right. I think this looks awesome. I was really curious to hear about this, and I love the idea. So you can see some minis. These are the minis from last time, Steve. That's how bad that is. Look. Anyway, let's have a look. So this is Pathfinder Battles pre-painted minis. Contains 24 individually based minis. And what I like about this is that this is one of those. I need to cut it open. This is one of those things that you would see on the shop countertop when you're in your local game store. Now, let's have. I mean, if you have a look at these, look. So I don't know if it's a specific collection, or it is a specific collection, and I've got some more pictures to show you. But around the edges, look. These are all the kind of build the ultimate army. Now this isn't a mystery box like we've seen before where you get like 4 or 5 minis and a bigger mini. This opens up like this. Oh. And then on the countertop you would have these. Now this is brilliant. I've just ripped the box. Well done, Dave.
It's designed to be like that, and it's so you put it straight out on display.
Yeah. Right, Dibs is off. See you later, Dibs. Now, if you're joining us live and you have questions, please do shout out and we can answer your questions for you. But look at these. These are brilliant. This is
nice
an
boxes.
individual wrapped mini in a box. So you don't get all 4 in a box. You just get a whole pack. Steve, what are the details on this?
So the single miniature booster contains 1 random miniature that is in a pack of 24, and there are 18 figures to collect.
Yep.
Battle brick cases. So battle brick cases, obviously for. I just put Dibs has got a question.
Dibs, I tell you what, Dibs, do you want to try it? Should we get you on?
Yep, pushing buttons is easy, they said. So the battle brick, the battle brick is obviously for shop owners to buy, and then, as you can see in the picture, put it out on the counter. So the battle brick contains 4 of those. 4 times 24 is 96 single monster boosters, and that battle brick will cost you $143.76. So I guess about £130.
Yep.
But the single mini booster, which is what we would go in the shop and buy, is $5.99.
So these are $5.99 each. It's a little
Correct.
box. So if you were going
$5.99
in your
each.
local game store and they've got these, $5.99. Now, I am going to open up a couple just to see how lucky I am. But as you can see on the slides here, we also have this. Now here's just a group shot. Is that the whole lot? Yeah, that is 24.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's 18 pre-painted minis.
Yeah, so that's all 18.
So there we go. So that is everything there. But you get 24 boxes in this set. But I think this is more for retailers. There's no harm in you buying them, buying a whole box from your retailer. But I think this is that kind of thing. I think the retailers are going to buy it. They're going to stick it on their countertops. And for what do you say? $4.99.
$5.99.
$5.99.
But that's
deal.
dollars. So that's probably $4.99
Yeah.
in the UK.
Okay.
I would guess.
So I picked out, based on the pictures, I picked out a few of my favourites. So we're going to open up a handful of these right now, just to see, again, how lucky we are. But I love this. What do you think of this one, Steve? What do you think that is, first of all?
Well, it said on the front of the box an Omox, but I would class it as some sort of evolved gelatinous cube where whatever it's eaten is taken on the form of whatever it's eaten and is walking around with its skeleton.
It looks amazing. And
this one is really just disturbing.
Yeah. I mean, I said this before, even the fingernails look horrible.
Yeah.
Twitchy says, hi. Hi, Twitchy. If you have any questions, shout out. We're going to look at a lot of... That is a skeleton of a harpy. This is one of my favourites. Yeah. A skeleton wizard. That is awesome.
That is awesome. Especially if you could use that as a PC mini as well. If you DM as a skeleton.
Exactly. You go into a room when you got a bunch of skeletons, like typical skeletons coming out at you, whether it's Pathfinder or D&D, it doesn't matter. And then you've got skeleton knights, and we'll come on to skeleton knight. And then at the back, you've got a skeleton wizard. Yeah. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. There's a skeleton knight. Do we have any more? And Nosferatu.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's an amazing, and these minis are so clean. These are awesome. So let's dig in. We're gonna have a look at how this one will work. And then we'll go for this one. Are we ready, Steve?
Done. Go for it.
All right. I'll do this one, and you can pick one, and then we'll go from there. Right. Okay. So there you go. It's a single mini. And I've got, not one of the undead ones. I have, if I can read it, it is a coal. I'm trying to work out what it says. It's a sergeant. It's a Colo Sergeant.
Okay.
Number 6 of 18. It looks like if it was
looks
D&D,
like a gnoll.
A gnoll, yeah. But look, it's got a serrated blade.
Yeah.
It's got some great paintwork on this.
Yeah, it has. Really good. For pre-painted
really
minis,
nice.
they are pretty clean.
Yeah. I love the clear plastic base.
Yeah.
So again, that's just that's gone in. Right, Steve, where do you want to go? Row.
Right, third column, and I'm going to go 2 down, second one down. That one. Yeah.
Right, there we go. Boom. What's the release date on these, Steve? Do you have
so the release date on these is July 2024. So now.
Yeah. And yes, Twitching, these are mystery boxes. So we've got 2 sets of mystery boxes. One from Pathfinder, and we're only going to do a handful of these. That's an orc. Is that an orc zombie or what? I've got to work out what it says. That is a zombie shambler.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's supposed from the Pathfinder bestiary.
Yeah, that is also in Book of the Dead.
Yeah,
which is one of the titles we've got coming soon.
So Twitchy is saying how much per box. So we have a box of 24, which you would put on the counter in your shop, and that would cost you $143.76. but each individual box, which is the ones that we would, excuse me, probably go and buy, they're $5.99.
There we go. Oh, what is this? It is. No, it's
Sahig, well, I can't say it. The mer people.
This is a serpent folk granite scale. He is awesome.
Yeah, it reminds me of what's the shark from the DC villain in Suicide Squad?
Oh, yeah, I know who you
King
mean.
Shark. Is it King Shark?
King Shark, yeah. Right, so there you go. We've just had a quick look at those, but we're not going to do them all. But what we will do is get some photos, and we'll stick those up as well. How about that? How's about that then? Which is not bad. So, but yeah, I really like these, and the whole thing pops out as well. If I can do it.
Yeah,
Probably just
that is a good box. And yeah, for pre-painted minis, they were very good, very clean.
There we go. Bum, bum, bum.
There you go. Put them on a dining table, and just sell them to anyone that comes around.
There you go.
Very good.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're a pro.
I can do that. We can put that on the gaming table, Steve. Oh, look, it even tucks in.
Look,
really nice.
That's BadgerCon sorted for next
go.
time we do it.
Oh yeah, everybody gets a freebie.
You've forgotten a mini. There you go.
There you go. Have a
20% Badger discount.
Have a Juragumo. Could be your character, a Juragumo. Now, okay, enough of that. That's that. Right, up next. Now this is the heavy stuff. So we're still on box 1. Let's have a look. This is Warlock tiles.
Warlock tiles.
Right, we have. Wow. Not one. Not just one.
Not one.
Not one. Not just one. Not one. That's why it was heavy. But 2.
Oh wow.
This is immense. So let's go to the mini cam, Steve. This is pretty funky. This is Warlock tiles. I'm looking here, but I can see things moving around on the screen. So this is Warlock tiles. I mean, we got to zoom out quite a bit here. These are big boxes. I'm a massive fan of Warlock tiles. I've bought several sets because you need just more than one. Because dungeons are big and there's towns, there's buildings. So I have invested a lot of my own money into buying these things, so they do get used. And when you see some of our gaming tables, look on Instagram, for example, you'll see some of our gaming tables laid out there as well. So,
you built the whole mansion house from the Pathfinder haunted house.
Malevolence,
yes.
Yeah, Malevolence.
In those tiles.
Yeah, so we did a whole, and that's both floors as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was again a lot of fun to be able to do that. And again, it's a huge thank you to Wizkids for allowing us to do that. So this, wow, I mean, this is heavy. Okay, there is a ton of stuff in here. Now, I wasn't so worried about sewers, but they're like dungeons. People here, for some reason, heroes love to explore sewers. So what you get in a box, and you may have seen other unboxings that we've done specifically for Warlock tiles, but we're just doing a quick show and tell here. Look at this, and the best thing is, I will dig out some of the floor squares. If you're familiar with these, you'll know what I'm talking about. So you have your typical, not your dungeon floor, but just like a walking floor inside the sewers. But look, you see the contrast of that? That's your sewer. That's your sewer juice right there. That is disgusting.
that is disgusting.
It's actually shiny. So this is matte.
Yeah.
And it's cobblestones. Done really, really well. And then you got the shiny green poop. They haven't gone for brown. And I quite like that because then you've got a big option, because in the other boxes you've got stone and you've got wood.
Yeah.
So having green and shiny green is kind of even more disheartening
yeah.
for your players. I really do not want to fall into that. And
No,
you get a
I
lot.
like the way they've still kept the grid marking on it as well. If you turn back to the green side, so it's got
Yep,
that little cross in the middle, and it's got the little markings
correct.
on the outside, so you can still see your grid system, which I think is a nice little detail.
Yep, it is. It's really, really well. And you can see it's a standard size. It fits all your previous WizKids Warlocks, Whiskey Warlock tiles. They are fantastic. And there's also a few extra bits and pieces in here as well. So this is the main set. And they sent me the expansion as well to look at. But look, you get some doors, some great gated doors which
And
open.
so they
Here.
open as well. They're
Yeah.
really good.
What else have we got? So you get two of those. We've got some curved corners. So you can
Very
have,
nice.
because
And
poo
and
goes
you've
around the
got
corner as
curved
well.
walls as well, haven't you? I can
Yeah.
see in the top right hand corner.
And you got these are just the walls. So these are double height for your outside. But
Yep.
look, I love that.
Yeah, very
It's
nice.
done really, really well. That's the outside. All this
Really, really
cobblestone.
nice.
You have the normal corners, but they're done in this style. A lot more shape to them. Look, a lot more
Yeah,
pronounced.
yeah, it is.
And these are
But
heavy.
it's got that proper sewer look to it, where you've got
Yes.
the curve of the inside.
Yeah. As if it's a tunnel.
Yeah,
So it is really, really nice. Now you can see these holes here. These holes are for extra pieces. So not only do you get the clips as we've seen before, and the curve, the bottom pieces to hide up all the bits, you also get. Let's see if I can find it in here. Here we go. You get torches and
oh
bits that
wow.
you can put on the wall.
Oh, look, and it's done in the clear plastic as well.
Yeah,
So it really does look like a flame. Yeah, it's really
yeah.
good.
And here you've got broken pieces of wood. So you can
Yeah.
have some stuff, some broken doors,
Or
some
it could
really,
even be battle
really nice
damage,
options.
because
Yeah,
you've got like, a wooden walkway there, haven't you, as well? So you could do two versions when somebody falls in.
yeah. You got again. Here's some walkway. This is a nice touch as well. So this is your. I'll show it on here. So you get curved and straight. This is a bridge,
Yeah.
a walkway, a wooden walkway, or you might put it. Your players might find a piece of wood and put it over the sewer to hide away, and then you got stone as well.
Yeah.
And this, lovely. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not just cracked; it's indented. It's really, really nice. I think, in terms of detail, this is and even the wood planks, they're raised. You can't really see that well,
Yeah.
but they're raised. They're not standard. You've got these kind of different options in there.
Yeah.
Um, and you got different sizes. You got some doubles. You got some singles. This is a really, really nice set to
Yeah.
have. So if you already have Warlock tiles and you have, like me, you have that in your collection, do go and check these out. They are absolutely awesome. You can, again, contours on these. Big, heavy tiles as well. And there's another thing here. I think these are supposed to be ladders. So you've got a ladder, like you're coming out the manhole
Yeah.
cover,
Yeah.
and you go
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
And it's got the slip in there. So that if I'm just going to grab my random mini, if it works, I can put them. Can I put that in there?
Climbing the
There you go.
ladder.
So you can put that in there, or you can put on one of the add-ons. So you can put on a piece of like wood, for example. All these things, you could bar that. You can block the hero's exit if you wanted to. But that as a set, I think is amazing. Steve, what's the price? I'm running these out.
Right. So that particular set is $150.
Yep.
And that is out in July. The list of pieces that you get in there is kind of endless. You get sewer channels times 24, exterior door frame times 2, exterior door times 2, edge cap times 12, curved edge cap times 8. You got all the different walkway pieces. I mean, I can't count them all. You've probably got well over 100 individual pieces in that box. And
Yep.
yeah, it's $150. But as you
Here's a
say,
better look at it as well. So you can
yeah, that
see,
is
and
that's
this is from the expansion piece actually. So
right.
this has even more options in here.
Yeah, yeah. So the expansion piece again, it's got a huge list of stuff that you get with it. You get 2 green magic portals, 2 slime crusted entrances,
Yep.
more of the sewer pieces, the edge caps, the pathways. You've got mushrooms. You've got stone hole for rounded frame. I guess that's one of the pieces
Yep.
at the top there, and yeah, a whole load of stuff. And that expansion
Yep.
will cost you $99 or £100. $100,
There's
sorry.
also I'll just we've got some images up on there, so you can see the detail there. And again here, where they've done this particular map, they've then layered the extra panels on top so that the sewage water is flowing under that. Great solution to this. And you can see the walls. The walls have that curve. You got
Yeah,
the torches in there. It's really nice. Really nice. This is a set I'm looking at right now. This is an expansion, so you don't just get the core set. This is an expansion on here. So Steve, if you switch
but
around,
there's actually like 2 core sets. So there's the Forgotten Sewers,
yes,
which is the one that's up on the screen and the box you've got. So I will put
yep,
the minicam back up. There you go. So
yep,
that's Forgotten Sewers, and then there is also another expansion set called the Ominous Entryways.
yep,
So you get a whole, even more stuff on the ominous entranceways, and that is $30 for the
gotcha.
ominous entranceways.
And you can see here, this set will have the different doorways, more tiles. So this is if you want a complete room, and it will give you some options as well. But this is a much cheaper set. But if you get the core set and the expansions, away you go. You're going to get a hell of a lot for this. I love the fact that you get like these oozed up portals though.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So there we go. You're going to switch the cameras around, Steve, because that's all I've got to show. So that is everything from box 1. We're on a roll, Steve. We're on a roll.
Right. Box 1 done. Now you've just got to find somewhere to put it so you can get box 2 out.
Yeah, that ain't going to work. That is not going to work. Okay, so
So
let's try
the,
this.
the question on everyone's lips is how big is box 2?
It's the same size.
Same
It's
size.
not. Thankfully, it's not as heavy. But you can see here, I've got to get into it.
You've got to get out of it afterwards.
Well, yeah. Oh, here we can start with this one. This one, Wizkids didn't send us any details on this one, but we'll put this on. So we've got no images or no information about this one, but this is part of their war bands, if you like. And this is I've really enjoyed the war bands. I've bought extra copies of like the zombies ones because I like zombies. I think I also bought the kobolds and I bought the goblins as well. So
And there were some mimic boxes which we liked.
the
Those,
mimic
those
ones,
support
yeah,
bands, yeah.
there were some really nice collections. This one not so much, but it is a case of when you do fight these things, you always do need more than one.
Yeah.
And it's quite difficult to actually just buy a 1 or 2. So having a set like this where you can get 5 in one go is good. These, if you remember these are Koatoas. So a Koatoa warband. Now, the only reason I remember Koatoa is I think from either Eye of the Beholder or the Dungeon Master game, which is one of these tunnel ones, like from this is what early 90s. Fantastic games where you used to go forward, left, forward, left, and the main creature you would fight in that game were Koatoas.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
always thought they were giant.
and you get them in sewers as well. So I think it was in the sewer levels
Yes,
you got them, weren't it?
so there you go. Different poses, different weapons, different types. You've got the Koatoa whip. Here he is. You've got the Arc Priest. There's a normal Koatoa. All these 3 are just Koatoas. They kind of stopped coming up with different names. But there you go. And other warbands you can get: Bugbear, Gruns, Draconian, Dragon Army. I got the Dragon Army. I didn't get the Draconian for our Dragonlance game. But yeah, so we don't have any
So yeah,
details. I can't tell you
I
when it's
do
out.
because I googled it.
Oh, go on.
So that's pre-order, and it is $49.99. But I can't tell you when it's out. That isn't. Yeah, it's not listed as a date yet, but it's $49.99
Okay.
or £38.75.
Right. There you go. So that's it. That's the Koito. But we didn't have any details, so you got Steve there to check it out for you. Now we're nearly at the Vecna mystery boxes. Nearly. But
Not
before
not
we
not
get
that
there,
that was a giveaway as to what was in the bottom of the box in any
no,
way, shape, or
not
form.
not in any way. But we have a Pathfinder Dragon.
See, I
Now
like
I
this one.
I love Pathfinder. This is Pathfinder Battles. This is the adult underworld dragon. And this thing is gorgeous. This reminds me of like Chinese dragons, and it's what was that? Oh, there's a film on Disney. Um, was
Raya
it the
and the
last?
Last Dragon.
Yes,
Yeah,
it reminds me of that type of dragon.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. You have two options, as you can see. That's not a club. That is fire breath.
Yeah.
Or you can just keep the mouth as it is. So you can put the fire breath in or keep it as. It's a beautiful sculpt. You can see there. Whoop, there's the box there coming out. So you get a tongue. You get the tongue, or you get a flame. You got a swappable tongue and breath weapon effect. But
Yeah.
it's
The
really nice.
breath weapon's pretty good.
So you get a description. I'm not going to read the description out. There's an action shot. So Steve, what can you tell us about this one? While you're finding out that information, I will. I'm sure I had some pictures of this earlier, so I am looking
You do,
through.
yeah. So this pre-painted miniature will
There you go.
cost you $60. It has an interchangeable tongue and breath weapon effect pieces, and is accurately sized for play at the game table. Now, this also does come in an unpainted version, should you wish to
Ooh,
paint it yourself, which will set you back $49.99. So it's $10 cheaper than the painted version.
cool. So
Um,
is that something that when you say it comes out unpainted, is that at the same time?
I believe so. Yeah, it says it will be available in local
Oh,
game stores from August.
brilliant! I just realised
So
that the tongue
you
is
get both
actually running around
in the
inside
box.
the box. It's rumbling around. Anyway, so that is that.
So what I
Cool.
also liked about this is I asked where the crystal dragon came from. It didn't have anything in the write up. This
Yeah.
dragon, the underworld dragon, it says it pairs well with the Fist of the Ruby Phoenix set,
Yeah.
which is a pretty good higher level adventure. So you start at level 11 or 12 in that one and go through the 20th. Yeah, but we
Cool.
were going to play it, but it's a pretty good adventure, that one.
Right. Moving on. Are we ready, Steve?
We are. I just have to do something.
This is the big box. This. Oh, blimey. This is a really big box.
Right, sorry, let me sort the cameras out.
Right, there we go. This, you can't really tell, you can't really see it in that, but this is a bone rock. Oh, look at this. And this thing is huge. This is like the dragon box size. This thing
What,
is
the
immense.
gargantuan dragons?
Yes. So this is seriously a big box. Now,
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the slides up because
yep,
you can't really see it on the minicam.
can't see it.
But that's
What
what
you
it
can
looks
do
like.
is there you go. I'll
Oh,
put it
we'll
there
put it there. Yeah, that's better. Right, let's
up on my
remove
shoulder
that.
to show you
And
the size of this thing. And you can't really see inside because what's happened. You can see the wings, and you can see the body, but the head and neck has come off, and has flown up there by the wing, so it's come off his neck. It's broke. Now on the back, I'm going to switch the cameras over, Steve. So on the back of this is I don't like being full screen. It's horrible. On the back of this is this awesome piece. Where am I going? This is the spider dragon. Now we don't have that. That's not in the box as well. I just thought it was an absolutely awesome picture, and we've got that here. Oh, shum, there we go. That is a spider dragon, and that is part of the same collection. All of this, I believe, is part of the Vecna collection.
Right.
So if you've got Vecna, Eve of Ruin, this is what it's all connected to. And these are big. Don't forget, this is like a up to a level 20 adventure. So you're gonna fight some big bads. This is how big those bads can be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. And the other thing you've got in there, and I've got another slide here as well. This is Nishka, or is it Mishka?
Mishka. Mishka the wolf spider.
Cool. So you got those as well.
So they are from the Eve of Ruin campaign, and price points I think is pretty good. So for the spider dragon, that's $39.99, and for the bone rock, it's $69.99.
I can't get to the bottom of the box, Steve. I'm building my stuff. I'm
Build yourself a fort.
Yeah.
So the thing is that bone rock, there's a part of the Natural History Museum where there's loads of bird skeletons, and there's like a dodo skeleton, if I remember correctly, from the last time I went there, and that's what it reminds me of. That bone rock is some weird dodo skeleton, but the spider dragon is pretty good.
Cool.
Right, let's take that out, and
next up,
there you go.
I was going to put it in front of me, but okay, there you go. So this is what we're going to be looking at. This is this is Vecna. This is a collection of 8 mystery boxes. These are what we're going to open right now. So as you can see, look, Vecna, Eve of Ruin, and we're going to see what is in this collection. Now, while I'm opening this, Steve, I think you've got some slides. Well, you've got one slide, which is showing some visuals of what you might expect. Sorry about the noise, folks.
Yes, so there are 40 minis in this pack, in the 8 booster brick. We won't necessarily get all 40, but there are 40 to collect. It includes never before sculpted characters and creatures. And I should read this quicker. You get in the booster, you get 1 large miniature and 3 medium or small miniatures. And your booster brick, which is 8 cartons, will contain 32 miniatures in total. And that, I believe, will be $159 for a case which contains 4 booster bricks.
Now you've got here as well, on the one on the screen there, right in the middle is Vecna.
Yeah.
That's what I'm after. We didn't get it in the 50th anniversary edition. I didn't get a Vecna. But what I like about this particular Vecna is it matches the cover art on the book. They've captured that pose perfectly.
Yes.
So if we switch this around to minicam, Steve, let's have a look at these. So we've got our 8 here. Steve's just like, beep, 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 beep. For those of you joining us live, thank you very much. We've got a lot of comments coming in. If you have specific questions, let us know. But thank you so much for all the kind words at the moment. I'm looking for the heavy ones, Steve.
Right, yeah. So I was just about to say you are applying your normal philosophy of finding the heaviest and going for that one
my
first.
years honed knowledge. Go for the heavy one. Right, so what we've got on the box? We've got... There's
a Bone Devil. There's a Bone Devil.
Bone Devil.
We fought one of them on Saturday.
Exactly, yeah. We've got a Warforged Blade.
Cool.
We've got a Necromancer Wizard.
Yeah.
We've got an advert. They've got an advert on the back there. There's Mishka.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And we've got a Hell Wasp, which are horrible.
They are.
We've got Kaz. We've got a Red Abishi. And we've got a skeleton. A normal skeleton.
Cool.
I like the skeletons from the Pathfinder set that we just saw. But this is
good.
So it's normally just based on a monster's manual. Let's dig in. This is the heavy one. I think...
Right, let's open that. I
think bottom left 2 are the heavy ones. Well, that one's quite heavy as well. So let's get into these. I'm not precious about these boxes because all of these minis we tend to use in our games anyway. So again, if you want to check out some of our table games, check out Instagram. There's some, we've done some reels and we've done some behind the scenes, and the players and stuff have captured some. Oh, what's that? I've captured some nice shots of the games. So I've got stuff I can. I don't really have space anymore, Steve. My space is all gone.
I can't help with that.
I need a bigger dungeon. Here we go. If you want to help with our Patreons, people, you'll be able to. This is actually stuck in place. They haven't done that before.
Oh wow, yeah, that is, isn't it? I've not seen that on the boosters before.
No, I've not seen. Sorry about the noise. I've not seen it on a booster before, and I'm going to get little bits of plastic all over me floor now. Look at that. That's lovely. What is it? It's a horned devil.
Yeah.
This is number 23 of 40. Wow.
Cool weapon
That is
as well.
awesome.
Because that was one of our favourites in the 50th edition as well, when it was the demon with the spread wings.
We had the spread wings. It wasn't this demon. It was this demon, because I've still got them on the desk.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Look at the size.
Yeah. Good.
Awesome. But yeah, that was from the 50th set, which is probably my favourite set. And this is obviously from the Vecna set. But so in the 50th edition, there are some demons and devils. In the Vecna, you get some demons and devils, and in Avernus, demons and devils. So if you're playing Avernus and you want some different options, pick up the 50th anniversary sets and pick up these Vecna sets. You will definitely not be disappointed. That is awesome. Right, let's go through these. We're going to go through these as quick as we can. Is it?
The Kuatoa.
There's a Kuatoa.
He's got a bit of a floppy spear on there.
Yeah, that's why he's angry. What have you done? But he's also a bit drunk. I don't know if you can see that. He is leaning forward.
He's leaning forwards, yes.
He is supposed to be straight, but he's not.
The plastic does bend out.
It does. You can fix it. Yeah. All right. What we got here? Oh, it's another one. Is that a chain devil or a bearded devil?
Yeah, chain devil.
This is a chain devil. There you go. Look. If you're playing Avernus.
I mean, weirdly, I remember opening the Avernus one, and there wasn't that many demons and devils, was there?
No,
There's a lot in this set.
Yeah. I'm quite so. Oh, no, I've got a skeleton. Yay.
Hey.
I love skeletons and zombies. But look.
He's leaning.
He's got a shield. He is leaning a little bit. He's a drunk skeleton.
And he's got a pick. Is that a pick? A warhammer?
Yeah.
No, pick. Yeah, that's good.
A pick and a shield.
Very good.
Yep. He is a completely naked skeleton. He has not got his suit of armour on or anything like that. Right. That's good. Okay. One box down. Here, I've lost where the heavy ones were now.
Well, see, my theory is that Vecna isn't going to be particularly heavy because he's not. Because that one had the big wings, didn't it? So it's going to be a lot of weight in them.
He is. Well, that is true. That is true. He's not big. There's not a lot going on with Vecna.
Yeah.
But yeah. I was hoping because of the base, because he's got this kind of biggish base, true. I was hoping that might do something.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
We shall see. I don't know what that is. It looks funky. Let's take this out and have a look. Ooh, what is that? Oh my gosh!
It's an anglerfish.
It's a star angler. Look at that.
That's really cool. That is. I like that.
So that is from not Planescape. What's the one in space?
Spelljammer.
Spelljammer. There you go. Spelljammer. Yeah. Of course it is.
Very good. I like that one. That is a good mini.
Right, and we got the 3 minis. So you get one big one, 3 little ones. Let's shove that in there. Let's see what we got. We'll go through these again, quick as we can. Unless we find a really cool one. I've got a double. No, it's a different double.
It's a Kuatoa, but it's a different pose, isn't it?
It's number 1 of 40, but it is a Kuatoa, and he's trying to straighten his spear. He's going to straighten his spear.
I mean that's an achievement. You've got number 1.
Yep. Oh, got another skeleton. Different
Hey,
pose.
yeah.
He's like he's whacked it in his own head. There he is. He's got a mate, bit bendy. He's a bit drunk. He's all over the place. Right. This is number 7. There you go. So I've got two Kurotoas. To go with a 5 from the warband,
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I think we need to return to Saltmarsh or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
If you have any, again, lots of good comments coming in. People loving the sets, asking about release dates. See, what was the release date on these again?
So the release date on those is August this year.
Look at that.
What the hell is that?
This is a Moon Knight Guardian. Now, if you're, I think, I've been catching up on my glass cannon.
Right.
And although that's Pathfinder, I'm sure they were fighting some statues with moon heads.
Right.
And I wonder if it was these. But there you go. Look at that. That's awesome. Very different, but awesome. That's those 3 done.
So what were the cost of these ones? So 4 booster bricks, which is 128 miniatures in total, is $160. But please bear in mind these prices are what you would pay as a retailer if you was buying 4 booster bricks. So you would more likely see them as individual boxes like Davey's opening now, or I think retailers do sell them as the 8 8-pack.
You can buy the case of eight of these directly from Wizkids as well. I bought one. In fact, I bought the Avernus case when they first came out. And ooh, what is that? Or it could be a bone. It could be a bone devil, which would be cool. It is. But individually, I've seen these priced anywhere between £15 and £20.
So the 8 booster brick on WizKids shop is £123.96. So I will quickly stick up a banner.
Look at this one.
Hey, the Bone Devil, cool.
But look at the wings. This one has wings.
Yeah, the one we fought on Saturday did as well, because it's like that. They're translucent fly wings.
Yeah,
they're really good. That's a really good miniature detail was.
Bone Devil 38 of 40. He's got a spiked tail there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you saw one of these in Dragonlance very, very recently. That is brilliant. That's awesome. And there's a load of these in Avernus as well. So again, I think the Vecna set is a great set.
Yeah, for Avernus, it really is.
Here's another thing as well. If you've another Kurotoa. We're gonna get a lot of these fish people.
Right, so it does say here you get one large miniature and 3 medium or small miniatures. We're just on a slide here. We're getting Kurotoas in every box. I'm pretty sure that you're not going to get a Kurotoa in every box.
Well, let's find out. Interestingly, I just got a Vecna, but this is Vecna when he is a human.
Yeah.
So again, in the Vecna story, so spoilers maybe, Eve of Ruin, you get his what he was before he was Vecna. And here he has Vecna human, 35 out of 40.
Wow.
There he is. Cool. So I've got a Vecna, not the Vecna kind of one I wanted, but I've got a Vecna. Interestingly. And this is a spiked devil, a barbed devil. Yep, got loads of them.
Yeah.
So as I said, and another thing, I know we're talking about demons and devils in the Vecna series and the Avernus and all that rubbish. What we can do, or you know, what you can do as collectors and everything else. I was just trying to find the next. Let's go for that one. So the Vecna Eve of Ruin book, because it has high level encounters and monsters, you're going to get some really, really not exactly unique, but quite unusual minis. You're not just going to get the basic stuff. There is some unique monsters in Eve of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. What is that? Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, I think it's a goblin riding a warg.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Or it's a warg with a goblin.
yeah.
It doesn't say anything about the goblin on it. It just says warg.
Just a
This
ball.
is 26 of 40. But that's
That's a
awesome.
different warg model than I've seen before.
I'm sure I've seen this artwork actually. I wonder if this is more. I know it's in the Eve of Ruin because it's there, but I wonder if this is the artwork I've seen in like Fandalin and below,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
that kind of thing. Because they redid that, so they've redone some of the artwork.
yeah.
Right. I don't think we got Kobatoa. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the Necromancer?
Yes, the witch wizard mage thing. Yes, necromantic mage.
Necromancer Wizard, number 31 of 40. Now that is pretty cool. Look at that.
Yeah, really good fire effect.
Yeah. Purple flame all the way around. Lovely, lovely. Cool. We'll keep it going. This is another devil. This is a bearded devil. Yep, bearded devil. I'm just again. I said at the start, it's Avernus.
Here's
It's a
Avernus.
great set. Demons and devils. If you wanted some extra ones, what is that?
Guy with a pitchfork.
An angry commoner. There you go. An angry commoner. That I'm probably. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. There you go. I think that's probably a waste of a mini.
Well, I mean, angry commoner. You could roll that out for Curse of Strahd or something, couldn't you? If you still don't know.
No. No.
If you ever had angering to play a bunch of commoners in a one shot or something.
I think if you're really, oh no, it's a spider. I think if you're really into minis, like when you make the tavern out of warlock tiles,
Yeah.
and you got the barmaid and the barman and the wait staff and the cook and everything else, and you get plates of food and goblets and stuff you can put out. If you're into it in that much detail, that's for you. It is not for me. I don't go into that level of detail. I just don't have enough time. I got the most ugliest spider mini you've ever seen. This is one of those. This is a spider fiend, and again, this is.
That looks like an extremely pregnant spider fiend to me.
Yeah, this is not nice. I mean, look, you can't really see the mouth on that, but it's got like a wolf's head.
Yeah.
With these big sharp fangs. Yeah, that's nasty. That's going away.
And you would need quite a lot of those as well for the encounter.
Yep. Ooh, what's this? A mummy or a treant or this is I can't even see it. This is a dead bark dryad. Ooh. Look at that. I think it's a zombie triad.
Yeah. Not something I've seen before.
No.
But like you say, because you get a lot of different things, you get some unique miniatures.
You can't really tell, but that's their face, and this bit is coming out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's quite a horrible pose. Yeah. Disturbingly good. That's what I'm going to say. Then we have. They must have just like had an excess of Avernus minis. This is the Meragon. I mean, actually, it's not really much of a spoiler, but in Eve of Vecna, Eve of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, they do go to Avernus.
Yeah.
So
go everywhere.
If you're wondering why we're getting so many demons and devils, That is. Oh, I've got another skeleton. This one has nothing. What have we got here? How many skeletons have we got? We've got
3, and they're all different.
number 7, number 7, number 8, and number 9. He's just cheering. Look. He's like, yeah, go on. It's like the other two are going in for the fight.
Yeah.
And then their mate is like, yeah,
And
go on.
yeah.
You're only humans. Right.
Perhaps that is a skeleton of an angry commoner.
Yep. Right. Last 3 boxes now. Here we go.
Right. Will we get a Vecna?
Oh, come on, Wizkids. I want a Vecna. Oh, there are 8 boxes we're going to go through.
Well, this would be 16 boxes without a Vecna. I think you went in the 50th.
No, exactly. And this is a special one. This is the special pose. This is a different large mini again. So we're doing well with the large minis.
Yes. No duplicates.
What is this? I'm not sure what it is. Not sure what that is. Yeah. This is of rock. Might be of rock. It is. It's of rock. There you go. Look at that.
That's a good pose.
That's pretty cool. I got we got from Frameworks, Steve.
Oh yeah.
That was the rock from the Frameworks, and then this is this one. Look.
Yeah.
It's like a badge of rock. Look, it's black and white.
Yeah. That is true.
Cool. Ah. I dropped something on the floor. So last one. And we have 3 more. Let's dig into these. We'll show you. Let's get this one.
I'm assuming that Vecna is a large mini and not one of the mediums.
I don't know. I was thinking it might be more of a centerpiece kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Yeah. All right. So this one is another undead. This is a black rose bearer. Black rose bearer.
It's
interesting.
Yeah.
Very
zombie-like pose.
Yeah, and you can't see it, but he does like. It does look like he is dead. He's all like mummified face, and you can see on his hand he's got this. There is a black. It's a black lump. I wouldn't say it was a black rose.
Right.
It looks more like a black heart than a black rose, but it is. It's a good mini. Again, very strange. Nice to have. But we did say, because the Vecna is a larger, higher level thing. This is an imp. What have we got here? This is a spined devil. I've got a whole set of devils, so I'm not complaining. It's a purple one, look. It's got you can see the light is picking up all the detail.
Yeah,
the leathery wings. But yeah,
they're pretty good again. Like the 50th anniversary ones were in terms of paint jobs on the pre-painted minis.
Yep, this is another not Vecna. This is an angry.
He's throwing rotten tomatoes, isn't it?
I wondered if it was like throwing hearts or something.
No, but it's rotting fruit.
It's rotting fruit. I think you said Strahd. So again, I don't think it's I don't think it's much of a spoiler anymore. But in the book Vecna, in the game, in the campaign, you travel across dimensions. So you go to Avernus. You start on the Sword Coast. You go to Avernus, but you do go to the Dark Realm. You do go to where Strahd is, Barovia. Oh, I don't know. I think they're both about the same. This one's loose, so I'm going to open this one.
Right.
So maybe those commoners. Maybe you're right. Maybe they are from Strahd, yeah. Especially because he's got a pitchfork.
Yes.
So it makes sense. I still wouldn't use it though.
Theatre of the mind for that bit, I think.
Yep. Okay, we have another. We've got another skeleton. All right. I don't know what this is.
It's
is that a Kree? Oh, blimey, it's an ice devil.
oh, okay. It looks like an insect, don't it?
Yeah, it's some kind of insectoid, but it says an ice devil.
Mm.
But that does look like something more from Spelljammer.
Yeah.
But there you go. Right, nice big mini though. It's a large. We've got some interesting large minis. We don't have Vecna. We don't have Vecna, but we have the number 2. This is it's a really interesting one, Steve.
Go on.
But I'll show you the back. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what's happening. Now, this is a spoiler, so I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay.
But interestingly, this mini, I don't understand why they would. It's clever. I don't understand why they would create a mini of this. What is actually happening here? For those of you who are watching on YouTube, leave it in the comments below if you think you know what it is. For those of you watching live, no spoilers for anyone, but do you actually know what's happening? But no spoilers. But that's a really interesting. I'll tell you off air, Steve.
Right. Okay.
But that's a really interesting one. We got another skeleton. I don't mind. We've now got 4 skeletons. It's a rave, Steve. Look, we've got another party skeleton. Okay. So maybe
It's the angry commoner skeletons.
Yeah. They're going to fight with weapons, and then they're going to cheer them on.
But they will get used. They'll get used more than anything else.
Yeah. Undead hordes is the biggest thing I use the most. Oh,
yeah.
We've got another angry commoner woman throwing her tomatoes or apples or whatever it is. So I got 3 useless minis. Right, this is it, Steve. Last box.
Come on, everything's crossed.
Last
You got to
box.
get a Vecna. 16 boxes. We have to get a Vecna.
Here we go. And I do. I'm just trying to work out what it is. I do enjoy mystery boxes. I do.
Yeah.
Actually, whenever I go to like game stores, or if I find one like in random, I don't buy them on Amazon. You can get one on Amazon. I don't buy them on Amazon. If I find one in random and it's just like one box, you ask behind the counter, is it heavy? If it's heavy, can I have a feel? And if it's heavy, you go, okay, I'll buy that one.
That's the pro tip for mystery boxes. Is it heavy?
It is. Ooh, okay. I've got another disturbing. Sorry about the noise. Another disturbing large mini.
It's like well, we can confirm it's not a Vecna.
No,
this is diseased wild boar in it.
Very, very close. So this is a blaze bear, is what it's called. But yeah, you're right. It has like all these things. So it's a black bear, as you can see, but all these like weird growths are coming out of it. It's pretty nasty.
Yes, it is.
And I think at this stage, it is classed as undead. I'm not sure, but this reminds. So Steve, you'll know this, but this reminds me of the end of everything, where stuff gets infected. This would be a great. I would love Wizkids if you've got this far in this video. I know like it's all done on license and contracts and everything, but I would love to see a miniature collection based on the end of everything.
Yeah.
That would be great. That is what we'd like to see, because I think you could use that. That is ultimately disgusting, but again, it's one of those things you probably use once. It's not something you're going to use again and again.
Yeah.
But also when you have something like a bear,
that is where these boxes come into their own, though, isn't it? It's like yeah, you're taking a bit of a risk because you don't know what you're getting, but you're getting something unique that you can throw out and nobody knows what it is.
Yeah. What do you think I got, Steve?
A Kuatoa.
It is the Koato.
It's because
So,
you got that warband early. And you were saying, well, I don't have enough Kuatoas, and there you've got what 2 warbands.
yeah, right. I don't think we got Vecna,
No,
unfortunately. So I'm a bit sad about that.
it's another
There's another
spiny
barbed,
devil.
spiny
Barb
devil.
devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it barb devil? So I've got 2 barb devils, but you use those quite a lot. In fact, we had one of those in Scarlet Citadel
Yes.
when we were playing that. That was pretty cool. And this is another commoner. It's so you got the pitchfork, you got the rotten
The
fruit, and now you got
torch.
the torch.
Yeah.
That is an angry commoner number 11.
Right. So there is actually 3 angry commoners in the set.
Yep.
He doesn't look that angry.
No. So four four chances that I could have had Vecna, and I didn't get them. But that's it. That's
I
the
mean,
lot, folks.
we have a Vecna
Can't get out.
adjacent non Vecna before he was Vecna.
Mm-hmm. No one's gonna believe me. He's like, oh, there he is, look, big scary bad guy.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he's not.
Vecna on his down days when he's got his dressing gown on.
Yeah, he's got his smoking jacket.
Yeah.
Smoking jacket with his long blonde hair.
I think the Bone Devil and that anglerfish are probably my 2 favourites from the box.
I think the demons and devils are great because they get used.
Yeah.
The skeletons, great, they get used. Bone devil, yes, because I'm sure I don't have one with wings. I'm sure I've got a bone devil, but it doesn't have the wings.
Was the Bone Devil one of the ones that you got in the Beetle and Grimm's box set for
Might
Avernus?
have been, might have been. So I like that. I think that's very good. That will get used from time to time, along with the demons and devils. The Koatoas won't get used. And this, I think that is awesome.
Yeah.
So I think so far these are the 2 best looking minis. That's the heaviest. There's not much weight in that one at all. That is easily the heaviest, and this one was heavy as well.
Yeah.
The anglerfish. Anglerfish, again, don't know if I'd use it, but the demons and devils.
The
there's
mini
definitely some
cam
stuff in there.
disconnected.
Oh,
Let me,
that's fine.
back. There you go.
So, yeah, and that one's quite unique as well. That's the goblin on a warg.
Yeah, and like I say, that is a different mini than previous walks, definitely.
Yep. And there we go, folks. That is your lot. That is 2 massive boxes. So again, huge thank you to Wizkids for sending stuff over. So a lot of this is also going to go into our Instagram, instagram.com/bandofbadgers. Do go check it out. Also, of course, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/bandofbadgers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But on the Instagram, I'll get you some photos. I've got a new toy to use, so I'll get you some photos, some close-ups, so you can see the better detail on this. So it's not just a video; it's also on that. If you've come here because you saw the photos, let us know in the comments below. What else? What other details would you like to see? And we're going to wrap up now, but I'm going to tell Steve what this particular mini is. Right.
And ideas.
Ideas, definitely ideas. Right, so I'm going to find where the button is. Thank you everyone for joining us. Until next time, see you on the other side. Bye bye.